Hello everybody and welcome back to... Today we're going to talk about constructing a cube. Well, you may have noticed that I picked different cards of my weekly booster that I'm going to put in the cube. Now, well, I'm going to explain here what a cube sort of is, at least in my opinion. There are lots of cubes out there, and you have those overpowered cubes with all the good stuff and Jace the Mind Sculptors and everything, but yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So basically a cube is sort of a personalized draft set thingy. Yeah, it starts off really clear already. But yeah, you just construct sort of a set really, and you make boosters out of it or make it a whole pile. And then you can draft with your friends and make decks of the, well, the set that you made. So if you make like an overpowered cube with all the swords, Jace and whatever, yeah, it's gonna be fun, of course, because everything is really strong. But in my opinion, a cube is cool if you use the cards that, well, are not used that much. For example, all the cards that I picked from my weekly boosters are not the best cards, but I still want to give them a chance. And it's starting to rain already, so that's gonna be good for this video. I keep my cube in this little box here. It's not finished, of course. And I'm gathering all the cards that I want, and I already have a little pile of cards. Maybe you have seen it already, or else it's in the description below. And I still have other cards picked over here that I'm probably gonna play. It's from other masters, some other boosters that I opened myself or loot from Friday Night Magic. And I'm gonna put that in the cube and see how it works. You can do two things with your cube. You can either keep it and play over and over again, or you can like create one and sell it or use it at a Friday Night Magic and give away the cards. My first cube was a giveaway cube, really. Everybody loved it actually at the Friday Night Magic, and it was really cool to do, and it's also fun to like clear all your commons and put them in your cube or the crab rares. But of course you can also keep your cube, whatever you want. I construct my cube with the help of the boosters that I make, and one booster in my cube contains 16 cards. 2 rares, 4 uncommons, 1 mana fix card, like a land, a guild gate or some uncommon land. Doesn't matter if it's rare, uncommon or common, as long as it's just a mana fix card, like Meridian's Core or the guild gates, as I said before. And 9 commons. And that's one booster. So you have 16 cards to pass along if you're gonna draft it or play sealed maybe. I always construct my cubes for 8 players. Makes it a total of 8 times 3 times 16 cards, yeah. Which makes 384 cards in total. Of course you can do as many players as you want. It doesn't matter. I always choose 8 because that's like a normal number to construct your cube, else you're like busy for ages and you don't want to do that. You want to play with it, of course. So 8 people is for me the standard. Then you come to the themes of your cube. You can do a few things if you want. As I said before, you can do like an overpowered cube with all the good stuff in it. But I always choose to do like themes. And my last cube, and I have my list of themes over here, had discard, humans, graveyard, defenders, auras and artifacts across all the colors of the Magic color pie. And it's really cool to do that. So you can choose your archetype or maybe a theme and just build around it, and it was really fun to do, and it actually worked as well. So I'm really glad that I worked out with my first cube. Too bad I don't have any list of that anymore, but it was cool anyway. I'm gonna keep track of my cube in the description below again, so you can always follow every single step that I make with that. But now I'm actually more into the leftover cube, as I call it. Peanuts leftover cube. The card that I put into the cube so far is not really a card that I would play instantly, and that's why I want to give them a chance, you know? It's a waste of the cards if you just put them in a box somewhere and you don't use them anymore. So I want to put use to the leftover cards that are in your collection. Something to think about. You can choose whatever you want, of course. If you want to do a 5-color prismatic Judge promo all foil cube, sure, go ahead. But for me, an important reason for the cube is about having fun. I like to create a cube and think of the cards that, well, you don't see them very often, so you think, whoa, what the hell is this card doing here? I'm gonna try it, you know? Something like these two, for example. You can barely use this card. And in here it's not that bad. It fixes your mana. It's a flying 1/1, and for 2 mana it's a pretty good deal. So why not use it once, right? Same goes for this. it's the mana fixing, because if you don't have mana fix in your cube, it's going to be really, well, stupid to play with, because everything is screwed up. So it's best to use a lot of mana fix, or like built-in mana fix, like this card that you want to do. There are a lot of more tips that I can give you, but this is just an introduction to what your theme should be. If there's more, if you want to know more, there's a lot of stuff to find online as well, and maybe I'm gonna make another video about the cube. Another example of a fun card that you probably won't play so fast is Pincher Spider. It's a 2/3 for 3, which is not too bad as well, but you also have the option for the kicker cost, of course. Evasion is really important in your cubes, or drafts really. I have to say limited, but I always say drafts. But yeah, this card blocks some, and you can easily splash it or play it, you know. Give this spider a chance. So this is a pile that I don't have integrated yet in my cube, but these are cards that I chose besides the weekly boosters and everything. And I'm gonna put them in. They'll probably be in the list when I upload it. But yeah, you can take a look about what cards I just used, and I didn't pick any rares yet. But, well, at least we have the Drinker of Sorrow, but I didn't pick too many rares because I sold all my crap rares, so I don't have anything left at the moment. But yeah, I can also have a lot of fun with the uncommons and commons. As you can see, I have the recent set, but also old school series. Oh, I got this 2 times actually. But for now, my cube is not done yet. I just have it here. But I'm gonna do a lot of extra additions to it, and I'm gonna try to find rares for it and maybe trade them. If you have any rares that you want to get rid of, sure, send them to me, more fan mail, and maybe we can make like a community cube that everybody has something in it. That's actually quite a cool idea. Yeah, if you want to do that, send me a message or leave a comment down below, and maybe we can work something out. Sure, why not, right? Just keep in mind that you don't focus on one theme only, or that you put a lot of like madness cards, for example, or discard outlets with madness, and don't invest in the other sub-themes. I had the problem with my old cube that the defender theme was pretty cool, but there wasn't enough in the cube that really makes it really strong. You know, you had some of those X-Bane Guardians or other Vent Sentinels, but it wasn't enough. And you gotta keep track of that. So that's a tip for you. Don't focus on one color or one theme only, but try to like broaden your mind, use your creativity, and start playing those cards that are not used often. So that was my short introduction to the cube. It has a long way to go, but hey, I have the time of the world. Why not? It doesn't have to be finished instantly. Let me just build it up and see what happens. That's pretty cool. Thank you for watching for this cube. I hope I gave you some inspiration to start your own cube maybe. And if you already have cubes or something, please let me know, or send a link to different kind of sites. There's also another site, Cube Tutor, I think. A lot of people upload their cubes onto that. And you can actually like test draft it as well. So it's kind of cool. You gotta check that out. Link is also down there. So again, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and leave a comment with the things that I asked or said. And until the next video, guys. Later! Cube.